Okay, we're being recorded now. Hi, everybody. Some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Sheri Gray. I've been in Mary Kay for 18 years now. Been a director for 8. I love this job. I love the company. We had an amazing MK Momentum weekend. So if you registered and or wasn't able to join, please listen to it. It was very, very informational, it was. I'm still going through it step by step. I was on the whole call, but I've listened to the first NSD and the first beginners social media, because you know what? We all start somewhere. Some of you guys are technology savvy, and some of you may be like me that don't know nothing and we're learning every day. So instead of teaching you guys something today, I have decided to go over some things, and it's called attitude and emotions. Because you know what? This world has changed over the last year, year and a month, you know what I'm saying? And so we've had to learn to change. We've had to learn to adapt. We've had to learn to pivot. And some of us can do it faster than others. So today I'm going to go over 7 steps of attitude and emotions. I did sort of a little class like this a couple weeks ago with my unit, and I got a lot of good feedback because we don't know what each other's going through. We don't know what's behind the scenes or anything else. So it's on how fast you're going to go through these 7 stages, because you know what? It doesn't matter if you're a brand new consultant, doesn't matter if you've been in this company for 18 years, or doesn't matter if you've been in it for 10 years or started today and you're on the meeting for the first time. You know what? We're all going to go through these 7 stages and these 7 emotions. But the biggest thing, and it was said on MK Momentum, which really hit home, is you know what? Anybody can do this business. And you know what? 90% of it is your attitude. NSD Emeritus said it, I don't know, she talked 2 or 3 times, she said it, 90% is your attitude. So these 7 stages that we're going to go through, the first one is excitement and enthusiasm. Number 1. So we're all excited. We've got a brand new team member or just joined Mary Kay, and we're all excited and enthusiasm, right? So we've learned social media. Hey, I learned how to put a picture on Instagram. I was so excited. And then guess what? The second stage happens, frustration. I tried to put another picture. It wasn't working. I'm like, okay, you've got the first picture on there, relax. So we all go through it. So you're excited, your enthusiasm, and then frustration hits. I couldn't figure it out. And if we're in Mary Kay postponements, we're brand new into this, or we booked 6 parties and we're all excited and 5 of them canceled. So you're in the frustrations, the obstacles. Your friends won't book. Your friends don't believe in what you're doing. You know what? That's okay. Go back to step 1. Get excited. Feel the enthusiasm through step 2, because then step 3 comes, and that is shock. They said this would be easy. Directors have told me social media is so easy. You can get this. Well, you know what? It's my attitude that has to change, because you know what? I have to learn how to do this. This is the times. You know what? When this is all over, is it going to go back to normal? Who knows? So I have to get over the shock and start saying this will be easy. So stage 1 was excitement. Stage 2 was frustration. Stage 3 is shock. And then stage 4, denial. We quit attending these meetings every Sunday night. We quit talking to our directors. We quit talking to the person that signed us up. We have a negative attitude. You know what? You have to get over this. We all go through it. So you just have to remember, you have to get back to step 1, the excitement, the enthusiasm. Why did I join this company? You know why? We have the best company out there. We have the best products. We have the best girlfriends. So you have to get back to there, guys. All these steps, we're all going to go through them. We could go through them 5 or 6 times in a day. It's just how fast are you going to get back to step 1? Then step 5 comes. Fear. I can't do this. Maybe this isn't for me. They didn't tell me I'd have to learn how to do videos. When I joined 18 years ago, they didn't tell me that. So then we start blaming. I start blaming my senior director. She's in my unit now. She's not even my senior. So we start putting blame because this is fear starting to talk to us. So guys, remember, we all go through it. It's just how fast you're going to keep going. Number 6, I got number 6A and I got number 6B. So number 6 is A, is we settle. I never wanted my own business. I love my other job. It's a guaranteed paycheck. The hours aren't that bad. We quit and forget about our dreams. We all do it. But then you got to get back to stage 1 where the excitement and enthusiasm. You know what? I sold the clinical solutions. I got a first recruit. I did my first sale. Whatever, how long you've been in this company, you just got to get back to that stage 1. Or there's stage 6B, which is anger. You get angry at yourself. You admit and recognize your feelings. You were alone. You forget everything. I can't do this. I'm going to fail. This is what we put in our heads because things aren't going. But if you get back to step 1, where you're excited and enthused, all these other things will go away. I'm telling you. I can't stress how much every single one of us go through each and every one of these stages. It's how fast are you going to get back to step 1? Because it doesn't matter, guys. We are all in this for the same reason. We are all in this to change women's lives. We are all in this to make ourselves feel better. We are all in this to sell some product and make a woman feel complete. And then stage 7, the last stage of recommitment. It's not like me to give up on me or my goals. Start sending positive vibes to yourself, to your brain. And that's where you have to get up every morning. And you know what? It's funny because I've talked to a few personal issues have been going on and I've talked to a few people. Get up in the morning. I am an important person. I am a beautiful person. I am going to sell something today. I am going to get on there and do a video. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't matter if you've been in this for 1 day or 18 years. We still are all learning and we still don't like change. We are women. So get back to those meetings, get back to those positive affirmations, get back to the positive attitude and start telling people, I'm a Mary Kay consultant. I'm a Mary Kay director. And you can use this in your own personal life. You know what? If you got things going on, you know what? It's just getting back to stage 1 where I'm excited and enthusiasm. You know what? Like when you ran your first mile or got outside for the first time and did a 10-minute walk, you know what I'm saying? You're excited, you're enthused. When you get back home and your feet are sore and you this and that, you start going through all these stages. It's normal. But it's how fast you're going to get around them and get back to the stage 1 where it's your excitement and your enthusiasm. This whole cycle really starts to hit women when you were trying to grow, when you're trying to get in a red jacket, when you're trying to book a party, when you're trying to sell your first item. You know what? It all happens. But you know what, guys? With growth, guess what? Comes growing pains. It's normal. It's these 7 stages that we all go through many times, and that you want to get back to stage 1, where you get the excitement and the enthusiasm. And remember, everyone is where you want it to be as you grow into your position. Remember, everyone who is where you want to be has grown to the position. Directorship wasn't handed to me. Directorship wasn't handed to Tiff. Being a red jacket wasn't handed to Janet. You had to grow, you had to learn, and you had to get there. Do I have any questions yet? Is this helping? Nobody has any questions? Oh, there'll be no trading Easter Sunday. I just seen that in the chat. I can't talk and read the chats at the same time. So I just seen that. So yeah, no trading. Tiffany, if you're talking, you're on mute.
Kevin gets mad at me all the time because I talk to myself. I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice there's like 7. Oh no, there's 7 people, not 7 different conversations. Okay, never mind. I'm still learning.
We all are still learning. Kristen Sharp was on there. I watched her video, and she did a whole video, and she had hundreds of people on there. In the first 20 minutes, she was on mute. It was a good thing her husband was home, because he phoned one of her friends phoned and said, you've been on mute. She's a national sales director. You know what? It doesn't matter. 20 minutes, over 100 people on there, and she's talking, and her hands are going a mile a minute. And guess what? She was on mute. So it's things like that that we need to listen to and we need to watch, because we think they have it easy. And some of you consultants brand new, you think us directors have it easy? We're all in this together. We all go through the same things. It's just how fast you're going to go through this emotional cycle. If you're going to get stuck at denial or shock, you'll never grow. And your goals are all different. Each and every one of you has something different that you want to reach and achieve. But no goal that is written down, you'll never achieve it, guys. So if you're going to focus on these emotions and these attitudes, set something up, write down something. What is your goal? Whether it's to finish the end of the month and get these gorgeous earrings that I just love, and they're not even heavy. I thought for sure putting them on, they were going to be really heavy by doing a 600. Or is it to finish your star consultant this month? Mark it down. And I went through this I've talked to 3 different consultants today in my own unit, and they're stuck at stage B. Blame your director, blame this, you know what? And it's funny, because then it's well, where are you stuck? How many parties have you booked? Booking one party and having it canceled? God, this company is not about us. Remember, this is a numbers game. This whole thing, it's not about you. You want one party to book, you better be holding 5. And if you get all 5, fantastic. But just remember, it's numbers. So if you really sit back and think, what emotion are you stuck on right now? Or where's your attitude? Remember, anybody can do this business. 90% of it is your attitude. Kristen Sharp can be $1 million director, and she can go on a video for 20 minutes and be on mute. And you'll hear different stories about different people. So we're all the same. Nobody's better than anybody. We've all had to work. Nothing comes for free. And man, do I hate growing pains, but we all go through it. So I was doing some research, and you know what, this training, I got a chuckle because this training when I taught my unit this, I had just found a few pieces of paper, but I knew there was more because I remember this training years ago when my senior director did it over the phone, because back then she still lived a million miles away, so I couldn't see anybody. When I started this company, I was on my own. There's just Sheri in little old town of Upsala, and Allison and Marcia would call, and I didn't know who they were. So sometimes I'd answer the phone, never do that. But when I started to answer the phone and that, they started to help me and promote me. So I started this company all on my own. Loved the product. It was a toss up between me and a girlfriend who was going to sign up because the girl that was selling the product didn't want to drive to Upsala. It was too far. She had to come down the highway for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So when she taught this, it really hit home because I knew, and I kept every piece of paper that she took and all my notes from her training. And when she did the training, she had this big clock, like, you know what I'm saying? And she said, just visualize, because there was no video conferences back then. It was a 4-way call on the phone, and I had to get my phone system all hooked up, and that was frustrating enough. And it's still on my phone, and I still pay for it, but I never use it. So it's all technology. But Allison taught us this. So to learn emotion intelligence, keep the following in mind. Number 1, emotions are normal. They are, guys. Think about those 7 stages that I told you. Emotions are normal. Number 2, emotions are temporary. How long are you going to hold on to that denial? You can hang on to excitement and enthusiasm all the time, but how long are you going to hold on to the other ones? Emotions are not always true. Something else going on, so there's more playing into it. They're not always true. Negative emotions are less powerful when they're accepted by someone else. Negative emotions are less powerful when they are accepted by somebody else. This is why it is wise to share our fears and our negative feelings with someone that is on the rise or wants to grow. Activity is the best way to change fear. And I'll tell you guys, it is, because I never did videos. I never went on my Mary Kay page, 18 years in this business, and I never did it until COVID hit and I had no choice. And people want to see me. People know who I am. So just go on it. It's easier said than done. Just go on and just do it, guys. Have fun. Activity is the best way to change. Activity is the best way to change our fears. So true. So true. Handling our emotions is a learning skill. Handling our emotions, it is a learning skill. Any questions? Nobody? Nobody? So what stage are we all in? Holly, what stage are we going to be in after this call today? Yeah, you're on mute too.
My mouse doesn't like to work all the time. I'm usually pretty good. I usually stick between fear and excited. But I've been pretty much in excited. I was on the MK yesterday as well, the MK Momentum as well. So I want to watch some of the videos and stuff. I didn't get a chance to today, so that's what I want to watch some more of those. Because like you, I'm more of a beginner on. I've done some videos, but I want to get more on watching them and more tech savvy on it. I'm not as tech savvy as what most people think I am, so just more tech savvy than my husband.
That's good, Holly. How about Janet?
So we're going to aim to go back to number one, but we have a lot going on in life right now. So I got to get through that. It's pertaining to hubby. So obviously he's going to come first. Mary Kay's kind of going to the back, but come hell or high water, I'll get through it one way or another.
Good, Janet. Remember, Mary Kay always said, God first, family second, and career third. And like I told another consultant that just got a hold of me today, remember, this is why we're in this business. We can pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, because things happen. Life happens. It's just when you get back to where you can do it, don't let it keep sitting. And that's why, as directors, we are here to help each and every one. Directors are here to help us. We're here to help you. You know what? This company is so full of people that are willing to help everybody that there's no reason why somebody couldn't succeed. It all boils down to it's 90% of our attitude. How about Christine? That's one of Tiffany's. It's good to see you with your smiley faces all around there. I love it.
Well, I really don't. I only joined so I could get the discount for myself. So I don't push it as much as maybe you guys do, but I have sold quite a bit just to girls I work with.
Perfect. So Christine, on that little tidbit, when I signed up to Mary Kay 18 years ago, I didn't sign up to sell. I just signed up for me and my girlfriend to have. 10 years doing this, I was still doing the same thing. And then all of a sudden, bang, I lost my job. And my husband said to me, why don't you do something with that Mary Kay stuff? These women keep calling and you're not even here. You know what? So you never know. It's growing and growing and growing. Like I said, the first 10 years, I just did my 225 every 3 to 6 months, whatever. But that's what I wanted to do. Did I know I'd be sitting here in the director's suit and talking to people or even teaching? Never. You asked me that 18 years ago. So you're still working this, but you're working it at your pace and your goal. So way to go. Kudos to you, because you know what? Sell itself, and they're just going to keep wanting more and more and more, and you're just going to have to keep selling and selling and selling, and then that full-time job that you're going to have to phone Tiff, how can I do this all? I think I'm going to give up my other job. But anyway,
I plan on retiring in about 2.5 years.
This will be your retirement sidekick job. Yes. Having fun.
I just want to, I have to wait till I'm 57. I want to wait till I'm 57 so that then I can get the better benefit package from our drug plan.
Okay, perfect.
Christine, just to let you know, I had sold Mary Kay before, mainly for myself, left, came back with the same attitude of, oh, for my own personal use, a couple of friends. Out of that, I've gotten 4 recruits underneath me from personal friends. So don't just think it's just for you, because it can snowball. Your friends will see the change in your face, your makeup, whatever, and they're going to ask, and then they're going to say, well, if she can do it, I can do it, and they're going to sign underneath you.
Perfect. Way to go. I love the interaction, guys. You know me, I couldn't just sit here and talk for 40 minutes because it's me. I need the interactions, but hearing your guys' stories and your little tidbits, just remember, If you're happy with what you're doing, keep doing it, because you know what? More is going to come. It will. And if you're looking to become a director, if you're looking to become a red jacket, you know what? If you have to do the work. So, and I know some of you will be amazing directors but you have to do the work. You have to set out that weekly plan sheet. You have to set out those hours. Like, you know what? Some of these nationals, when you sit there and listen, they miss some kids' soccer games, they miss some hockey games. But you know what? In the long run, these kids paid off. Their parents were national sales directors. So it's what you guys want. And emotions play the biggest role. And I can't keep saying what Brenda said, 90% is your attitude. If you have the positive attitude, everything will fall in place. We all have the power to control our emotions, accept them, problem solve them, and walk to the solution. We all have the power to control our emotions, accept them, problem solve, and to walk to the solutions. We have all the help, all the support we need. You guys, we just need the positive attitude, go to work, and things will start to happen. Trust me, believe in yourselves, because each one of you are different and each one of you can succeed. Remember those 7 stages, get around to number 1. And now that I've done this training, because you're gonna watch, tomorrow morning, when you get up, maybe you rocked up on the wrong side of that bed and you're feeling angry or in denial. You know what? You're going to get back to stage number 1, because you're going to think, Sheri said, just get back to stage 1. The day will go better. And I'm telling you, it will. People will notice you, especially if you're having a positive attitude.
Sheri, I'm finding I work with people 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm frontline staff, and I'm finding a lot of people are scared. They don't know what the future is bringing. And I talk to people 8 to 10 hours a day. I have a telephone growing out of my ear. And sometimes they just need to have someone to listen to them. They got to vent. But I find if you kind of drag and go down with them, then it's going to put you down in the pit, so to say. I mean, we listen to them, empathize with them, but then turn the conversation around and spin it to something happy. And yeah, and I mean, I'm going to go back to the little samples of the hand cream and the mint bliss. I go through Timmy Hortons every day to get my coffee. And I've even started going to different Timmy Hortons now. And I look at the girls and I go, oh, are your hands sore? Are they red? Are you sick of the sanitizer? You know what? I got something that's going to relieve the pain. And I give them a fragrance-free satin hand sample. And that's how I get orders. And I mean, I'm on a one-on-one name basis now. They go, yeah, here she comes, the 2 cream, what's in it today. But if you don't let them know what you're doing and show them that you feel the pain that they're in, they're just going to be a Debbie Downer, so to say, where if you can come through and spark that little sunshine in them, you've made their day.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, people, don't tell me you can't book a party, because there are millions and millions of women out there looking to book a party. So that's any question. That was basically my training with the attitude and emotions, the 7 cycles, to learn emotions. Emotions are normal, temporary. And that, is there any questions? I'm glad they can't see my face because we're being recorded. Are you trying to be on mute, Tim? I mean, Tiffany?
You could tell, right? You could tell
Yeah.
I'm messing around with stuff here. So I just wanted to add that some days, I swear, I go through that entire 1 to 7 in a day, some days. And I think the worst one for me, and it's probably important to know what the worst one is for you and to recognize it right away so you can jump back to number 1. Because the worst one for me is the negativity, getting down on myself and the negative self-talk, because that can take over my day, and then it's a whole day wasted. And the same thing that Janet was saying is that there's days I don't listen to the news, I don't turn on the radio, I don't check the health unit stats because I can't. And so it's important to recognize where you are in that sequence and jump out of it as soon as you can. Give it its name, and then recognize what stage it is and jump back to number 1.
Yes. Very good, Tiffany. Yeah, that's knowing what stage you're at and what when you struggle with, and now you know when you have to get back to stage number 1. And everybody has a different stage that they struggle with. They should have one that says total social media, because that would be Sheri's, like 100%. But then again, it's number 4, it's denial. So get on there, start doing it. I'm teaching. I wanted to say no tonight, I don't know how many times, but I knew Carol would go. So I had to get on here. So it's a learning curve. We're all learning. 18 years of this business, and I'm learning something new all the time. But nobody told me when you put a picture on Instagram, everybody can see it. I thought just the MK Momentum people could see it. People are texting me and saying, Sheri, you're on Instagram. I'm like, how did you guys see that? So yeah. But anyways, go out, finish. There's 3 days left, guys. March is coming to a close, our 3rd quarter. Congratulations to Carol's unit. You've done the power of 10 for 2 consecutive months. Way to go. Yeah, congratulations, ladies. 3 days left, end of the month. What are your goals? Whether it's to sell a couple $100 more before the end, get another $200 order in, or whether it's just to get 5 parties booked so you know April's going to be a gunshot and month. Figure something out, mark it down. And Kristen, maybe it'll be just for you to get 1 new customer or get another person on that amazing skincare. It doesn't matter, but get something out there. Galaxy Note and 9. Who is that? It's Ash, one of Ash's, I think. Who are you?
Jamie Lynn.
Okay, are you one of Ash's or?
No, Lawrence.
Okay, perfect.
This way, bud.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. I've seen you at meet like events.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while since. Because we haven't
Perfect.
done anything, but yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome
yeah.
training.
Perfect. So yeah, I hope this helped, guys. Like I said, it's really helped me. I even had a talk with Allison, beautiful Allison. And yeah, so 18 years ago trading, I'm still trading some of it today, and it's made a big difference in my last week, because I was stuck in frustration and denial, and you know what I'm saying? So it's getting through that. The excitement's back. MK Momentum. Like, I'm on a roll. I have, yeah. My next thing is to do a Facebook party. So, yeah. So have a wonderful end of the month. There's no meeting next Sunday. And then I'm assuming the Sunday after that. Janet, I'll see you tomorrow night on our meeting. And thanks, guys. Love you lots. Keep going. You got, remember, 90% is attitude. I want you guys all jumping up and down saying, I'm going to get to number one every day. Okay, I know you guys think I'm crazy now, but anyways, thanks a lot. I think Carol will come on and disconnect us when she's done. If there's no more questions, no more questions. Okay. Go enjoy your Sunday night with your hubby or your kids. I can hear my grandkids still out there. Okay.
Happy
Bye,
Easter.
guys.
Sheri.
Bye.
Just